Hello guys, so this template is built using Bootstrap and jQuery. Now I'm gonna try to rewrite it in Tailwind and Alpine.js. So Alpine.js is actually, in layman's language, a modern version of jQuery, right? Or jQuery for modern web. So let's look at the final product. Now you can see this is the Bootstrap version. It has these charts, but I did not include the charts in the rewriting in Tailwind CSS. So this is the Bootstrap version, and this is the app that I've rewritten in Tailwind and Alpine.js. So first we have this dark admin, right? Also you have here, when we click this button, it hides the menu and just shows this menu here. Which can fit on mobile, and the same way here on our theme, when you click here, you see it hides and you have this menu here. And then another thing you notice is that we hide this. So when I click here, that's hidden, and I think this one as well. Another thing is this jQuery has these beautiful transitions. You can see this transition used here, but for the transition here, use the default transition in Alpine.js. We have this and we have this, and when you click out, you see it's hidden. When you click shows, and you click out, so it's hidden. And then we have this is the home page. And then we have the tables. So this is how the tables look like. And here the tables, this is how the tables look like here. And this is how the tables look like in the application I rewrote in Tailwind CSS. And then we have the charts. I've not done the charts. Let's go to the forms. This is how the forms look like. We have the basic forms, the basic form, horizontal form, and inline form. So here forms, and this is the basic form, this is the horizontal form, and this is the inline form. And this application is actually responsive, so let me just try to resize it, and you can see when it gets to medium devices, there are two things. If you look at this horizontal form and inline form, when we get to some point, you see the horizontal form, it now turns to this, and this one also turns to these input fields become full width. And then the more we continue to constrict the container, you find that they now become full, so they fit the entire width of the viewport, right? As you can see, so they are very responsive. And also this menu wraps to fill the container. It wraps according to the container width, right? So that is the forms, and this is the login page on the finished app. Actually it's not finished, but there are a lot of things you can do. This is the login page, and are there any other thing? And this is the login page here, right? So so let's just look. This is the drop down. Actually this is the drop down, and then so there is this. If we resize, let's just now look at the mobile. So on the mobile, this is how it looks like. The default is the iPhone 12 Pro, and you can see how it fits well on mobile devices. Those are forms, and when you click on this button, it shows this side menu, you can see, and then when you click back, it is hidden. Okay, and so let's just click on tables. Not on tables, actually. Let me just go back first and show you how tables are responsive. So we'll go to tables. Oh, I think I didn't change, so let me just click on home and then click on tables. So let me show you how these tables resize. So you can see how they fit in the mobile devices, and we have this horizontal scrolling. Yeah, so that is how the theme looks like, and I'm going to give out the theme as open source, so you can just at the end of the video I'll give a link where you can download the theme. Thank you so much. I am going to design more templates in Tailwind CSS, and if you like Tailwind CSS and converting Bootstrap theme to Tailwind, kindly subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll be posting more themes. Thank you so much. So let's just get started right away, and the first thing you need to do is to initialize a Vite project. So just navigate to the folder you'd like to set up your project and run the following command: npm create vite at latest, and then the name of the project, I'll just call it dark admin, and then the framework I'm going to use is vanilla, and I'll use with JavaScript. And then so it instructs us to run this command, to cd into that folder and npm install and npm run dev. And our project is running on port 5173. Let's just look at it, and there you go, this is our project. Now the next step is to install Alpine.js. So go to the alpine.js.dev and click on installation, and we'll navigate to the as a module, and you have npm installation command here, npm install Alpine.js. So let's stop the server and run that command. It has installed. Now let's install. The next step is to install Tailwind CSS. Now go to the Tailwind website and installation instructions using post CSS, and we'll run these commands: npm install -d tailwind for CSS and auto prefixer. Right, so just copy this command. And then you need to initialize Tailwind to get the configuration. And then you need to create post css.config.js. So touch, and now let's just at this point open that project in VS Code or whatever editor you're using, and there we have the post.css.config.js. You have tailwind.js here, but let's go to post.css.config.js, and you need to copy this. And paste it there, and then once that is done, we need to modify tailwind.config file with the content we'll set to this. So just copy that, move to tailwind.config.js, and then content will just replace it. But since our files are going to be inside here, we need to do this. Yeah, just need to set to content to this, meaning that it will look for HTML and JS files in this folder. Alright, the folder the config file is located. And then we need to import this in our main CSS file. So our main CSS file is style.js. We just remove everything. Style.css, I mean, we remove everything and paste there. And finally we run npm run dev. But before we run this, we've not finished Alpine. We need to import Alpine.js. So let's just copy this, navigate to main.js here. We don't need all this, so let's just import Alpine, right? And then remove this, we don't need it. So this is our main.js. We have imported Alpine, we imported style.css, and then the final step is to run npm run dev. So clear npm run dev. We are getting this error, and I'll tell you, failed to load post CSS config. Module is not defined in. Okay, let me show you the error, what the error says. So you can see if we go to post CSS.config, it is using common.js. So we need to just remove this and change it to export default. Yeah, just need to export default. You see the same way Tailwind config is exporting default. Yeah. So this is the ECMAScript version instead of using module.exports. And that is it. Now I think it should work. So let's just clear and npm run dev. Let's go back to our application, and you see nothing. We are seeing nothing there, but you need to go to index.html and try to add a paragraph. This is a paragraph, and let's try to add Tailwind classes and see if it works. So for example, text red. So maybe you're wondering about these suggestions, and we have a plugin, Tailwind plugin, that I've installed. We have Tailwind CSS IntelliSense, so you need to install that plugin. And let's see if Tailwind is working. And there you go, you see the paragraph is red. So let's try to add another class, bg gray 900. Great. Now Tailwind is working. In the next session, let's try to do some color setups on Tailwind config. Thank you.